Hey guys, Mike Lawson here. Happy Monday, and I want to share something with you from John Maxwell's Leadership Promises for Every Day. This is probably one of my favorite devotionals that I've ever read, and I'm consistently reading it, which that's how I know it's good. If you're watching live, let me know you're on live. If you're catching on the replay, let me know you're watching on the replay. But I want to share with you the number one thing that you can do to impact other people's lives, especially if you're building any sort of team or you're in a team atmosphere. And listen, this could even be, family related, right? You're building a family, you're a mother, you're a father, you have nieces or nephews. Leadership, I believe everything lives and dies with leadership. And in Proverbs 16:10, it says, a good leader motivates, doesn't mislead, and doesn't exploit. And then John Maxwell goes on to write that if you desire to influence another person, the way to start is by nurturing them. And John Knox said over 400 years ago that you cannot antagonize and influence at the same time. At the heart of the nurturing process is genuine concern for others. And as we try to help and influence the people around us, we must have positive feelings and concern for them. Like, do you really care about the people that you are working with, that you're building your team with? Do you really care? Now, let me be quite honest with you. In the beginning days of my entrepreneurial career, it was all about me. It was how much money can Mike make? What can how much is this going to bring me in? And I wanted to take care of my family, which again, it was very selfish. It was about me, right? It was about how much money can I make? I want to take care of my kids. And I really, as I was building, now I learned this more when I got involved in the industry of network marketing. Because if you know anything about network marketing, number one, it's not about you. And if you make it about you, you're not going to have success. It's about, and this is why I love network marketing, because you're forced to become a leader if you want to do something great. You have to become a leader, right? Because and you might never want to become a leader. And I didn't want to become a leader. Like I didn't get in to say, I want to lead a big team. No, I got in. I was like, wow, I like the idea that I can get paid when other people join and I can get paid on what they do. That makes sense to me. And I didn't take the time to really build relationships and get to know people and nurture them because I was still in my nurturing process, right? So, and he goes on to say that if you want to help people and make a positive impact on them, you cannot dislike or disparage them. You must give love to them and give them respect. And I'll be honest with you, there are some people that joined my team. I was like, I wish you wouldn't join. I wish you didn't join. We don't need that many people. No, I'm just kidding. But my mentality was a lot different. Okay, it was just, again, it was about me. I really wasn't even concerned about getting to know people. It was like, okay, well, let me look at the numbers and let's see what we need to do to get to the next level. And he goes on to say that you may be wondering why you should take on a nurturing role with the people you want to influence, especially if they're employees, colleagues, or friends. You may be saying to yourself, well, isn't that something that they can get somewhere else, like at home? And the unfortunate truth is that most people are desperate for encouragement. And I heard this a long time ago, that people will do more for recognition than they will paycheck. I have literally had people join my team personally that worked harder for a piece of paper that we would recognize them for hitting a certain position or hitting a certain rank or top 10. People will do more for recognition than they will do for, if I said, hey, listen, you can make $5,000 this month, people would be like, okay. But when people will get recognized, oh, you made a $100 bonus or you rank advanced and you made an extra $200, people were like out of their mind. And here is why. Because maybe for a lot of times, for the first time in their life, they were actually recognized. Think about it. If you work a job, when's the last time you walked into your job and people clapped for you? People stood up and gave you a standing ovation and said, congratulations, you can do it. It doesn't happen, right? It doesn't happen in corporate America. That's why, another reason why I love network marketing. By the way, drop me a comment if you're in network marketing, the number one reason you love network marketing. I'd love to hear some of your comments. And if I see them, I'll read them. So most people are desperate for encouragement. You want people to get on your Zooms, to get on your webinars, to show up to meetings, to show up to conventions. Encourage them. Recognize them. Let them know they're doing a good job. Yeah, they might not be putting up the biggest numbers or lighting the company on fire, but they're trying. So encourage them, because guess what? They're not getting encouragement anywhere else. They're going home possibly to a negative spouse, a negative environment, a negative neighborhood, right? People around, a negative workforce, right? They're not getting any encouragement. Give them some encouragement. But if you become a major nurturer in the life of another person, then you have an opportunity to make a major impact on them. And that's what life is, my friends. It's about making an impact in people's lives. I mean, if it wasn't for the mentors that I had, I would never be where I'm at. And I still have mentors, and I'm still trying to get better and better. And I know there's some of you guys, you're sitting back thinking, I don't need a coach, I don't need a mentor, I'm good, I'm figuring it out, right? Listen, if I would have learned this stuff, man, and took it serious year one, I can't imagine where I'd be. But we're all on different paths. But my point is, it's not about you, not about you. And if you're like me and you keep thinking it's about you, well, you're going to keep struggling. You're going to keep getting frustrated. It's about other people. It's about encouraging them and nurturing them and making an impact in their lives. And I didn't get this until my entire team left and went to another company, and I had to start all over. And that second time when I started building, it was then that I appreciated every person that joined. I wanted to get to know everyone. I spent time with as many people as I could. And still today, right, that second time when I was building, I still have great friends that I could call them up today and they'll take my call, right, usually on the first ring. And that's how you know when you make an impact in somebody's lives, where they respond to a message right away. Right? They call you back. Listen, no one is busy enough that they cannot respond to your text message within 30 minutes. No one is busy enough, right? They might choose not to, but no one is that busy. And my point is, because everyone's on their phones, but it's when you make impacts in people's lives, and there's people that I haven't talked to in 5 years and 10 years that I could call, they'll take my call. Or if they miss my call, they'll get right back to me. And it's because you make an impact in somebody's lives. And listen, I screwed up a lot before I got this. So if you get this, teach it to other people. And Jane, if I'm pronouncing that correctly, says that I truly do love networking because I really do love I do have a servicing product of technology that helps me bring change to people. And when you change somebody's life, that's a great point. When you change somebody's life, or you have a product that really impacts them, or an opportunity that for like me, when I was able to make a couple extra $100 a month, that was helping me pay my child support. I mean, it was life changing for me, right? It takes the pressure off, right? Some of the financial pressure. So, all right, guys, hope you enjoyed it. But this is John Maxwell's Leadership Promises for Everyday. Highly recommended. Daily devotional, easy reading. But if you want to be a leader, highly recommend everything John Maxwell. Have a great day, everybody.